everyone, I'm excited to show you how to use this fun back to school digital activity. I'm and then you put in your grade level, first, second, third, fourth, fifth grader. This is a great activity to use after reading the book First Day Jitters or anytime during the first couple weeks of school. So you can use this activity in Microsoft PowerPoint or you can use it in Google Slides. I'm first going to show you how to work in Microsoft PowerPoint. So you want to open up your file in Microsoft PowerPoint, and you can see that the first slide says I'm and it says type here. That's a text box that you're going to be able to click and edit, and then grader, and then your name, and you're going to type your name here. All of the background images and the people and the objects are not editable, so you can't change those. Those are going to stay, but you are able to change what's in the text box. You're able to change the font. You're able to change the color and change the size as well. So the first slide, you're going to type in your grade level. So if you're in second grade, then you would put I'm a 2 and then ND for second grader. If you're in third grade, you would say I'm a third grader, so it'd be 3RD, third grader. So whatever grade you're in, after you've typed it in right here, you're going to highlight it if you would like to change the font or change the size or change the color. And I highlight it by just clicking right next to it and holding my mouse down and dragging over to the right. And then if I come right up here on my toolbar, I can see font, and I can pick a new font. So whichever font I want to use. Right next to the font, I can choose to change the size. So if I want to make it a little bit bigger, I can make my font bigger. And then if it changes my text box, I just have to click right here on these dots outside the box and drag them to make my box fit the area that I need it to. And if I want to change my color, I can highlight again and go right here to this A that's underlined, and then I just pick my color right here. Next to name, I can type my name right here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to click right next to the E after here, and I'm going to use my backspace button, and I'm going to delete where it says type your name, and I'm going to go ahead and type my name in. Again, if I want to, I can use the font, the size, and the color to change those as well. On my next slide, I'm going to fill in my jitters about this year by clicking in the box, clicking right after the E, backspace, and then typing in my jitters or things that I'm worried about for this year. The next box, things that I want to learn. And then we have the next slide, things I'm most excited about. The next slide, my favorite part about the first week of school was. And then the last one, when I grow up, I want to be a. And again, to type, all you do is click right there on the words, put your cursor after the E, use the backspace button, and then type what you want to be. So maybe when you grow up, you want to be a teacher. If you make a mistake or you accidentally delete something you didn't want to delete, you can use this button right here at the top of your toolbar on the left. It's an arrow facing left, and that will undo whatever you just typed. So if I click it, it takes it away. If I click it again, it undoes whatever I've done. So that's called the undo button, and that's really handy if you accidentally make a mistake or you change your mind and you need it to go back to what was there before. Make sure that after you finish working in Microsoft PowerPoint that you always save your work by clicking on the little disc at the top that means save, or clicking File and going down to Save. If you're working with Google Slides, you'll open up your Google Slides slideshow, your file that your teacher has shown you, and you're going to do the same thing. You're going to type in these text boxes. You can't change the people or the background images or the objects, but you can change the text. So to work in Google Slides, you just click on the text that you want to change. So here it says type here. and you can see a blue square comes up around it. That's my text box, and I'm going to use my backspace button to get rid of type here, and instead I'm going to put third for I'm a third grader. If you want to change the size or the font or the color, you hold down the mouse button to highlight the words. Right up here on the toolbar, this is the font. Right next to it is the size. And then here's if you want to put it in bold or italics or underline. And then right next to that is the text color. It has the A with the line under it. So I could pick a different color. I'm also going to make sure that I type my name here. You use my backspace button to delete where it says type your name and put my name in. If I make a mistake or I want to change something, I can use the undo button. It's right up here on the toolbar. It's a left arrow and it'll go back to whatever you had before. So that's really handy if you make a mistake or you decide that you change your mind and you want to go back. You're going to fill in the rest of the slides the same way by clicking where it says type here, putting your cursor, your mouse, right after the E on here, and pressing the backspace button to delete that text and to type in your text. So my jitters about this year. Maybe one thing I'm worried about is making new friends. So I would type that right there. You're going to fill in all 6 slides. And when you're finished, you don't actually have to hit File or Save in Google Slides. Everything is automatically saved for you. So I hope that you have fun working on your back-to-school activity and that this was helpful for you. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great year.